Hey, what's going on, guys? D-Shorknator here, and today we're back with yet another video. This time what I want to talk to you guys about today is the brand new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare trailer that came out yesterday. But before I do that, I actually just want to quickly say that the gameplay is nothing too special. It's a double KEM strike on Freight. Haven't uploaded Freight in a while, just went on quickly and got this gameplay for you guys so I could talk about this, because new trailer, guys, in case you haven't seen it, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is the next Call of Duty. I mean, the release trailer came out yesterday, May 1st, and it was, honestly, what I want to do is give my thoughts and opinions, and then why you shouldn't care, well, why you should or shouldn't care about the trailer. But anyway, my thoughts, first of all, the first thing to realize is that it's a single-player trailer, guys. So, yes, some things might appear in multiplayer, and that's mostly what we care about, but in terms of the single player, it honestly looked really cool. I mean, if you guys haven't seen it yet, Kevin Spacey or Frank Underwood appears to be some sort of like leader or figure of power, and like you know, that kind of stuff. And it's kind of what it seemed like to me was basically a cross between every first-person shooter ever. And I'm talking about like Call of Duty and Titanfall and Battlefield and Crysis is around what I'm going to. Maybe not so much Battlefield. Kind of like COD, Titanfall, and Crysis all got kind of smushed into one. That's what it looked like to me. So not super futuristic, but kind of futuristic. I mean, at one point I think there was a guy, he put on some sort of like suit where he, you know, had a minigun on it, but it's that kind of thing where it's sort of like a cross in between all of them. So I don't know, seems pretty cool. But then again, you know, every trailer we ever get for Call of Duty, we say seems pretty cool. And honestly, guys, the trailer that they put out is a cinematic trailer. So those are all like the cinematics from the game. And yeah, the graphics are good, and yeah, it was intense and whatever. But that doesn't really tell us anything about how the game's going to actually play. And that's why I kind of get a little bit, you know, ticked off at people like, you know, people who do the news for this kind of stuff. They take it way over the edge. And like, they make a whole bunch of videos about the same thing, and they're like, you know, I'm not going to name names or anything, but there was one guy who made a video the first day that one of these images was leaked. It was like a picture of a guy's face, and he was like, oh, maybe there's chicken pox in the game and that kind of thing. And it's like, really, dude, you know, it's obviously not, very likely not going to be the case. It's just one leaked image. You know, people who do that, it's a little bit upsetting. But like, hey, you know, if you can get your news from somewhere, get your news from somewhere. It doesn't bother me that much. But why you shouldn't get hyped up for the trailer is what I'm about to tell you. And actually, no, I'm going to tell you why you should get hyped up. Because a lot of people say, oh man, you know, the trailer's always good, but then the game always sucks. And yeah, that's kind of true. I mean, if you've looked back, the Ghost trailer seemed pretty good. But we all know what happened to that game now, don't we? Black Ops 2 trailer was good. I still think Black Ops 2 is good, but the trailer always makes the games look better than they are. And the reason for that is just marketing. I mean, you know, they're not going to put the bad parts in a trailer. They're taking the 3 minutes worth of amazing stuff from Call of Duty, like Advanced Warfare or whatever, and then putting it into this trailer. So you're like, wow, this is awesome. Constant action. When actually that's not the case. But you should get hyped up. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, no reason to get hyped up. Every trailer is the same, and it always ends up being crappy. But I mean, you know, there's, you know, people would say don't get hyped up because you'll get disappointed. But I mean, I think there's two mentalities to it, right? So let's say the game comes and you won't have fun with the game regardless. So let's say you were, you know, the trailer comes out. This is a couple of months before the game actually comes out. Trailer comes out and you're like, oh man, yeah, this is gonna be cool, and you're hyped up, and you're like, oh, I can't wait for this, and so it kind of makes you happy, you know. You're like, oh, it's coming closer. It looks like it's gonna be a really fun game, so you're enjoying yourself for that period of time. And then the game comes and you're disappointed, and you're like, you know, that kind of sucks. I really thought it was gonna be better. But if you from the beginning refuse to kind of get with the hype, you know, you'll be like, oh, it's gonna suck anyway. You'll be a downer to everybody, first of all, and people won't appreciate it. Second of all, it's, you know, you're not going to have any enjoyment out of the game at all. If anything, one of the most enjoyable parts of the game is the upcoming to its release. Because that's, you know, when all the hype builds and everyone gets excited and it's like, oh, released images and leaked trailers and stuff. It's, I don't know, it's a fun time in the gaming community. So all I'm saying is you can choose whether to get hyped or whether to not get hyped, but make sure you don't kind of, you know, force people to also not get hyped or get hyped. Excuse me, guys. I'm a little bit sick and I have allergies, but you gotta, you know, I gotta do it for YouTube. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Those are my thoughts on the trailer. I mean, I can do a little more in-depth thing if you guys want to. Personally, I think they're kind of stupid, especially since it's a single-player trailer. But hey, if you guys want to, I'll do it. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Trucknator, and before I go, I want to let you know that this is the first video of my daily upload schedule. That's right, guys, you heard me correct. I'm going to start uploading daily from now on as best I can. So, leave a like if you're going to enjoy the daily uploads. My name is Trucknator, and I'm out. Peace.